All right, good morning, folks. It's 5:46 a.m., 53.4 degrees. You didn't get your usual me waking up video this morning because, man, it was a busy night. A busy night at that shelter, man. I mean, at least 20 people. There was me and Birdman, and then 3 more straight nobos, who I think I mentioned in yesterday's video. Heater, pizza cutter, and day hiker, who is not a day hiker again. I think I mentioned her in an earlier video as well. I hadn't seen any of those 3 for several hundred miles. I think maybe since Marion. So it was cool to see them again. I like all 3 of them. They're all great. Yeah, so it was the 5 of us nobos and then a ton of flip-floppers. It's thick. It's so funny. Like the past 3 or 4 weeks, been out here hiking, and I've had a shelter to myself. I've had plenty of space. I've had days where I just haven't really seen but maybe 1 or 2 people at all. And boy, I'll tell you, as soon as we got into Shenandoah, and definitely as soon as we passed Harper's Ferry, it is just thick with people. I mean, this is the most people I've seen. Categorically, this is the most people I've seen on trail since I started. So, today's 86, by the way. Today's day 86. But yeah, it's weird. So it's just strange. I don't mind anyone or anything like that. I mean, I like them. Everyone's friendly and cool and stuff. It's a big old change of gears when you're going from seeing relatively few people. And there are people out here, and there have been people out here even the past 3 weeks or whatever. But I just wasn't really seeing them. And now it's boy, you better, if you plan on staying in a shelter, you better get there at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And even then there was, I never stay in a shelter really, but there was over a dozen tents pitched up. So, just wild. So I guess that's what we have to look forward to, moving up trail from here. But whatever, make new friends, I guess. So, Birdman already cut out. He was the first one to break camp, per usual. I think I was the first one awake, but he skips breakfast and doesn't filter water in the morning and all that, so he kind of packed up and scooted. But I think I'm number 2 out of camp. I woke up at 4:35. Yeah, I woke up at 3:30, and then I was I'm not gonna wake up at 3:30. There's no reason to do that. So kind of laid back down, and then an hour passed, and I decided to get up. So yeah, Birdman's already gone. I'm not really sure what the plan is for pizza cutter and day hiker and heater. I don't know if they're coming to town, or I think heater might be a little banged up, so they might stop in town for a little bit. She might stay, and they might go, or something. I know my plan is to hike the 10.5 to town. Then I got a resupply, and I'm going to be staying at Kinda Outdoorsy, is an outfitter and hostel there in town. So I think that's where Birdman's going to be too. So if I don't see him on trail, I'll see him there. And this has been a lot of talking in the morning, so I'm going to go ahead and get to hiking. Beautiful morning right now. We'll see how much it heats up. And we'll be in town a little later today, so maybe 4 hours, 3 hours, something like that. I'll talk to you all later. Hey folks, how's it going? I'm at Kinda Outdoorsy. Got in probably 20-30 minutes ago with Birdman. It's probably about 10 o'clock now. I should have checked the time before I got in, but there's the joint. Thought I'd walk you in. I just got out of the shower, and I think Birdman's just getting out of the shower, and then we'll go get some food. But yeah, some fishing stuff, some camping stuff, some of this, some of that, some socks, some shoes, some grub. Oh dang. I might be able to make a full resupply here for everything I need. I'm only gonna go a few days. That's pretty nice. And then hikers only. There's Rocket Man. It's all Rocket Man here. Hey Rocket Man.
What's up?
There's Birdman. And there's Injured Woman.
Heater.
Yeah, I know Heater. Poor old Heater. She got the bum foot. Poor gal. Show you these bunks real quick. So I'm up there in the top right. I don't mind climbing, so I figured I'd just be up there. Everyone's got a curtain. Everyone's got a light. And everyone's got an outlet. So I got my GoPro batteries charging and my power bank charging back there. There's even some sheets and linens and pillows and stuff. So that's pretty good. I'll show you the bathroom now. This is where I took a shower. Birdman just got out of the shower. Toilet, sink. They do have towels. And they also have loaner clothes, but I'm saving that surprise. And one more bunk room. One more bunk room with 6 bunks back here. These ones are only 2 high, kind of more traditional bunks. And another bathroom back there. That's where the loaner clothes come from. All right. And now you've waited long enough. You get to see my loaner clothes. So all the shorts were like jumbo size shorts, the only shorts they had. And I'm in this kind of children's shirt, which is pretty good. But the most exciting thing is the only bottom piece of clothing that fit was a wonderfully cute pair of what is it? A skort. So so I'm gonna rock a skort as we do some laundry. There's a laundry joint next door. I think we're gonna throw our stuff in and then go find some food. So I'll check in with you there.
Deer on the outside.
Hey, cheers to halfway. All right.
First beer on the trail.
All
Oh,
right.
wait, so you're videotaping?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey folks, it's 8:06. Just got back to Kinda Outdoorsy, and I'm gonna bunk up for the night. So definitely a pretty good evening. Just kind of wandering around Duncannon with, let's see, there was Patron and Heater and Birdman and myself. And a bunch of the flip-floppers came out and found us where we were at a pizza joint that was also serving beer. So that was pretty good, but just kind of had a good little evening, getting some dinner and getting a couple drinks. And now I'm pretty well wiped because it's 8 o'clock, and that means it's time to turn in. So I'm going to climb up into my bunk up on the 3rd story, the 3rd floor bunk, and I'm going to turn in. And I guess the breakfast joint opens at 7 tomorrow, so I think the plan is get breakfast and get on trail. So yeah, I'm going to get to processing some videos, and I will chat with you all tomorrow. So see you then.